my name's Phoebe. I'm a second year PA student, and I just thought I'd film this quick video talking about something that I didn't find out until kind of later in PA school, and I don't want that to be the case for you. It's about the AAPA House of Delegates Student Academy. I had not heard about this going into PA school. I didn't hear about it in PA school. I came across it either online or in one of the AAPA emails that they send occasionally, and I was like, this is a really great opportunity. Like, how have I never heard about this before? Kind of digging a little bit more into it, I realized that someone from the class above me was in it. So that was also another little nudge to kind of go for it. The student delegates make up the largest portion of this group, and what you do is you look at policy and you vote on policy that kind of governs the philosophy of the PA profession, which is really, really unique. So it's really large scale. There's basically a policy handbook of all the policies that AAPA supports and encourages PA students, anyone in the PA profession, to kind of adhere to. What you can do as a student, and also later if you're still involved in House of Delegates as well, you look at this policy handbook and then you can kind of propose any changes. So if something looks outdated, if there's something that you feel like hasn't been added yet that needs to be added, if something needs to be kind of changed one way or another, you can propose that. You put it down on paper, it goes through multiple reviews, other students can work on it with you, other students look at it, then it goes to chief delegate, and then it goes higher and higher, house officers look at it. You can get co-sponsors from lots of other groups that are affiliated with AAPA, so different specialties in different states, so many different groups. This all culminates, and then all the ones that kind of, I want to say, like, sounds like a good idea, it gets moved to the big conference, AAPA, and then there's like the huge House of Delegates meeting then where all the policies are looked at. They either pass or they don't, give testimony on yours, all that. But I have absolutely loved this experience, and I definitely encourage any PA student to get involved. Be a first year PA student, second year, there is an application process for it. I want to say it was like 4 short essays or something. I don't think it was terribly long, but just talking about like your background, like why you're interested. I found it to be an amazing experience. I love looking at all the policies, like coming up with my own. I'm proposing one on IUDs and contraceptive implants training. I'm also looking at some AI policy and robotic surgery policies, and just throughout the process, everyone's super, super helpful, very supportive. I've loved working with everyone who's involved, and then meeting all the new people from like all the other different groups that get involved at one point or another. It's just an experience that I think really develops your critical thinking skills. You build really good connections. If you're really into like policy and kind of looking at stuff from a bigger picture and like doing that kind of work, that's super, super good. And overall, I just think it's a really good way to just be more involved in the profession. I feel like that's very understated for PAs. I feel like a lot of us go in and we're like, oh, I just need to get a job and I'm out, and like I don't need to think about anything else, but that's actually not the case. The PA profession is still relatively new compared to more traditional healthcare paths like nursing and MDs. A lot of the advocacy efforts and kind of like professional work is very volunteer based. It's grassroots, building from the bottom up. It's really important to kind of be involved as a student. I know it's super, super busy while you're in school, but I don't think you'll regret this at all. So definitely think about applying. I know there's, I think 36 student delegates this year. I'm not really sure what the number is going to be next year, but I want to say the deadline is in June sometime. I'll have all the information down below. So I just wanted to throw that out there just because it was something that I wasn't aware of, and I know if you aren't just like kind of combing through like what's going on with AAPA or what's going on with the profession, it's not necessarily something you would have just naturally come across, but it is something that's out there, and I think it's a really great opportunity. That's it. I'm just going to leave this video at that. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next one.